Hey, Fun Clips. Yeah, you were saying you had a migraine when I had to go earlier, man. If you have you taken anything for it? Like, some ibuprofen or something? Yeah, man. If that's not ibuprofen takes at most about an hour to get into your system. If it's been an hour and it's still not helping, sleep is probably going to be your friend. And if sleep is not your friend, call your doctor. Do not go to the ER. They are not going to do anything for you. The emergency room has one purpose, and that is to stabilize you in the event you are actually having an emergency. Otherwise, they're just going to send you back out of there and maybe give you some painkillers. Tops. Best. They're probably not even going to give you painkillers because of how abused that gets. So, yep. I mean, unless you're in Canada. I don't know, they might do something different up there, but as far as I know, they don't. Well, what did you do? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. What, your temperature? Well, yeah, that would explain the headache. Yeah, okay. That ain't good. You've already taken ibuprofen, which is a fever reducer. So, if you're rocking 104 degrees and you have a headache that bad, you're pretty sick, dude. Um, Staring at a device probably isn't going to help you. Like, do you feel hot? Do you feel cold? You probably feel cold. Yeah. Well, so you probably got a good case of the fucking not the flu. That's influenza, not the real flu. You probably got a virus of some sort or another. Um, I hate to say it, but you might have corona. That's a bit of a thing. Um, yes, yes, you should. And then if it's negative, don't fucking believe it. Test again, fucking in 2 days. Shit. Uh, What's the matter? Yep, called it. Congratulations. You now have COVID-19. You, you get to spend the next week and a half, 2 weeks of your life miserable as fuck, living inside. And, yeah, doing a whole lot of dick. On top of having miserable fucking symptoms. The good news is you might get it like I got it. The first time I got COVID-19, I had symptoms for, I shit you not, a day. I had one day of, I don't really feel so good. And then the next day I was fine. But the next time I got it, because I've had COVID twice, the second time I got it, I was fucking miserable. Like I thought I was dying. And neither time I had it was it nearly as bad as I felt after I got the fucking shot. That shit put me down for a week. That fucked me up. My goddamn vaccine kissed my white ass. You're fine, Blue Grenade. You're also in the wrong chat, but I'll get you linked. All right. Now you're in the right chat, kind of. I mean, as chats go, you're in the correct chat in YouTube. I'm still trying to get everybody to go over to Twitch. Twitch is a way better platform for streamers. But, you know, it is what it is. Okay, so here's the deal with the COVID vaccine. Okay, all of them. What they do is it lessens your reaction to the virus so that you don't have such severe symptoms. That's what it does. It does not prevent you from getting the virus. It does not prevent you from transmitting the virus. It does not prevent you from anything, really. The virus is still just as dangerous as it always was. You just don't feel it as badly. In cases where you have like horrible respiratory problems or something, that can really be an advantage, right? Because the COVID-19 virus does attack your respiratory functions, which is why a lot of people ended up on ventilators and stuff. But as far as the nationwide um, uh, push to go get the vaccine, if you're a healthy adult, you probably don't need it. Honestly, you probably don't. And there have been some cases where getting the vaccine was actually more dangerous than not getting it. A la my wife, who was not vaccinated because she's already had problems with her respiratory function, and in sticking a vaccine into her body, which may actually worsen that particular situation for her. So, yeah. At this point in the game, if you don't have the vaccine, I cannot see a single reason why you would go get it unless you are either very old or very young. And by very young, I mean 12, 13, and you have asthma or something. Yeah, it's New Mexican live. Anyway, you have asthma? That's not good. But you said you've had COVID before, right? See, no, the other problem with COVID now is there's multiple strains, right? Yeah, yeah, dude. We were all once 12 or 13 at some point in our lives, unless you're younger than that. Um, yeah. So the problem is there's multiple strains now, and I don't know what strain you have, and honestly, nobody knows what strain you have. And as far as I know, there's no real way to find out until the symptoms hit, like in full force. And even then, it's only a guess. Yes, Blue Grenade, that's correct. What do you mean the last kid from the stream? The last kid from the last stream? I don't know what you're talking about. When you say last stream, you mean last night? Not the thing that happened at 7 o'clock that I ended at 7:30. Blue Grenade, I'm pretty sure that I could tell you that our stream and our community here is all about getting your ducks in a row and going and making something cool. But if you're really that fucking autistic, your ducks are already in a row. As well as every fucking thing else you own. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. That was last night. Yeah, when that person came into chat, I was like, "Look, this is an adult stream. I say rude things. I talk about disgusting stuff, and I curse a lot. So you have been warned." They said not another word. This is your last. Yeah, that was it. This is your last and only warning. Oh, we get ads. Hey, Blue Grenade. You are now keenly aware that all of your toes are touching. Do you not get it, Fun Eclipse? No, you still get ads. Just sometimes you don't. It's all about demographics, right? The ad companies push ads to specific demographics. You don't match the demographic of any of the ads that are being pushed right now, so you didn't get ads. Hey, Blue Grenade. You're now manually breathing. Dude, you wanted me to fuck with you. You literally asked for this. Like, I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, I want someone to make fun of me. There you go. What? Okay. Apparently Skype signed itself the fuck in. I haven't used that in about 4 years. 5 years. No, longer than that. 6 years? Something. Yeah, you're now breathing manually. Hmm. Did you know the only place you could tickle yourself is if you rub your tongue along the roof of your mouth? It's alright, you'll go back to autonomous breathing pretty soon. That shit doesn't bother me. Like, it doesn't bother me at all. All I have to do is start writing some code, and all of my autonomous nervous system will just take over. I'm good. Doing this shit for over 20 years. Probably. I don't, I've never been tested for it, with grenade, but I mean, most likely. To some extent or another. Like, I probably, like, I don't hit the spectrum. I more like spatter myself across it a little bit here and a little bit there. I've definitely got some interesting ticks about things having to be right and things that bother me that shouldn't. Like, I don't like crowded places. I get like super anxious, especially if I have to go to like Walmart or something. Uh, yeah. I don't like being crowded. I don't like being touched unless I want to be touched. I get super hot, super sticky and shit. Everything that touches me feels gross unless I want it there. Um, uh, Repeating noises drive me fucking crazy. People tapping, clicking, whistling, humming. Um, don't victim bait. That's victim baiting. And definitely don't do that shit at FNAF. You'll make her feel bad. Where is she anyway? I haven't seen her in fucking since last night. And even then, she wasn't in stream very long. Um, Oh, she put this in Discord yesterday. Jeez. Huh. Oh, one second, chat. All right. What are you doing? What are you clipping? Oh, dude, I'm tired. Anyway. All right, so. Oh. Hello, Kevo. Why do you want to know? Why is this so important to you, man? Wait, what? Blue grenade? What? What do you mean? What do you mean? Why the f is Mr. Clean in the army? What are you on about? You can't just say things like that with like zero context and expect me to be able to follow along. Like, oh, I don't know. It's something somebody made. Um, it's a video. I guess FNAF made it, but that's a lot of random. I don't know what's happening there, and I don't follow it. How'd you do, chicken? Your name is so weird. I'm gonna call you fucking Dino Nuggets if I ever remember to. I appreciate that, Kevo. I really do. You're still in the wrong chat, but that's fine. Unfortunately, my video content is going to slow down considerably. Um, so the way this works usually is when I step outside to smoke or something, I'll just kind of doom scroll through shorts for a little while until I find something stupid, and then I'll just remix it and cut the video and add my commentary to it. Unfortunately, the microphone on my phone is starting to go, and I have to yell at my phone to even be heard anymore, and it's not good. So I got to do something about this. I don't know. Maybe I'll just use OBS here, which I'm live streaming with. But then I had to make a whole like setup for that because of the verticality of shorts is a different aspect ratio, and it's kind of a pain in the butt to have to keep switching. Unless this thing stores profiles, which I haven't actually looked into. I don't know. That could be a thing. No, no, not at like $1,000 a phone. I can't. No. Even used, they're still pretty expensive. I'm sorry to hear that, Dino Nuggets. That's that's the second game in a row you guys have lost, isn't it? And I got a Galaxy S20 Ultra, and I was really, really, really excited when I got it because it's got a really good camera on it. Like, I upgraded to this phone from a Galaxy 8, so it was like fancy schmancy. I was like, oh, this thing's cool. Actually, my very first videos on my channel were shot with that Galaxy 8. I'm like, you could clearly see the camera isn't nearly as good. Um, let's go to the YouTubes. Studio, right? So if I go to my content, I go to my shorts, I sort them by date. Yeah, this is my very first video that I ever made. I guess the quality isn't that bad. Yeah, I guess it's pretty good. It was clean anyway, which is more than I can say for my camera now. My camera has had schmutz on the front of it for ages now, and I can't get it clean. I don't know why. Well, that video is over a year old, so I should look a little younger. Also, when I shave, I look a lot younger. I'm sure there's a video where I shaved here somewhere. Not that one. I look really old on that one, Jesus. I don't know. I know there's at least one video of me sitting on my front porch. Right after I shave my mustache and my beard, and I look like I'm like both 12 and 70 at the same time, and it's not a good look. So, my Twitch chat is being spammed with my face. Yeah, there we go. That's great. What? What the fuck are you on? What are you? No, don't eat tarantulas. That's really gross. Also, gross giant spider. All right, I need to get back to work. I have three chats open, Kevo. Okay, so I have the chat you're in, right? That's my primary channel. I have a development channel too, which is where I do because I'm a software engineer. If we go to my, that's not how you do that. YouTube.com. I have another channel here. This is my dev channel where I mostly just do lives, but I have done a few tutorials for how to set up various types of servers like Palworld and Minecraft and stuff. No, I'm gonna call you by your screen name because I can't be fucked to remember that. Not that I can't be fucked; it's that I won't. I won't. I'm very ADD, dude. I will just forget by the next stream. I promise you. um, uh, that's very funny. So I have this channel. Um, here's the game that I'm working on. Which I can actually show you in just a second, I think. And then I have Twitch as well. That I stream on Twitch primarily. I stream to YouTube just because I can. Right, because I have the plugin in OBS that lets me do both at the same time. But I'm a Twitch affiliate, so I get paid for ad revenue there. So I try to keep everybody in Twitch. No, most everything about this level is in testing at the moment, so it's laid out to be very easy. And then the goal is to get the soldiers to the evac helipad. And then once I finish writing the code for it, when all the soldiers leave the jeeps, because it is a 2-player game, or it'll be 1 or 2-player, local co-op, the helicopter will lift off and leave. And then you go fight the level boss, which I haven't put in the game yet. There is a working demo for the game if you want to try it out. It's not quite as developed as this is, but it is a full level with a boss fight in it. I can link you that in just a second here. Also, I've got to fix scroll. What are you? Oh, that's very funny. That's a neat bug. I didn't know it does that. Oh, because they're... I know why. That's so funny. They are going to the helipad. That is very funny. Uh-oh. That's really creepy, Fun Eclipse. I don't ever want to find out that I was in your dreams ever again. That's not true. Kevin, I laugh all the time. Even in some of my videos. Like that magnet face guy. That was very funny. So anyway, I gotta fix that bug. Well, that bug will actually fix itself when I fix scrolling. So one of the things I wanna do in the game is that as you move forward and scroll the map up, you are not able to scroll it back down. I'm not really sure how to implement that yet, but I'm working on it. And then that'll actually prevent that bug from even rearing its ugly face. That's very funny though. So let me link you that demo real quick. Well, I gotta get it from my Twitch right here. Channel. Right here. We got the demo here. We're gonna copy link address and I'll just paste it right here. There's the demo. Currently up on GX Games right now. It is free to play. The challenge mode doesn't work. I don't know how to implement it yet. Oh, shit. I completely forgot about my Steamworks stuff. I gotta check on that. I'm waiting to be approved by Valve to be a Steam developer. And my identity verification is still pending. God damn it. It's been like a fucking week. Anyway, I'll have to go over my stuff. Oh, I should check my email too. Because it said that they may request more information from me. This is the wrong email address. Oh, I gotta unsubscribe from that. That is spamming the shit out of me. So is this. That's really nice, Kello, but I don't know if I want to. I don't even want that throne, honestly. I never planned on getting famous or anything. I thought YouTube would be a fun thing I could do and maybe make a couple of bucks on the side. And one of those things is true. It is fun. It makes me no money, but that's okay. Yeah, I really don't. I've got kids and stuff. Like, I don't want the aggravation of being a household name and people constantly trying to find me and be a part of my life in the weirdest way possible. Like, no. No, it'll never be. It'll never be. It'll never be that. Fun Eclipse. Never. I will never ever use that name for what I hope is a really obvious reason. It'll always just be Keepsworks Dev. Um, doesn't really matter how old I think you are. I've made it pretty clear. My stream contains adult content. Yeah, no. So the problem with YouTube and making money with YouTube, let me switch back to YouTube. So let me switch to my main account, the one that's actually got, a bunch of subscribers. It's got 4,800 subscribers. Okay, 4,887. It's not bad, right? I come down here, I go to my earn money setting, right? It's this bit here, okay? If you make long form content, this isn't too bad. You can get this in realistically about 6 to 8 months, right? You can get the 3,000 required watch hours, right? But I don't make long form content. I make shorts. So this is the statistic I have to worry about, is this bottom one. Because watch hours on your shorts and on your lives do not count for this for the monetization goal. Views on shorts are the only thing they're going to count at that point. And you need 3 million in 3 months to get monetized. Or 3,000 watch hours in a year, over the course of a year. This is a much easier metric to hit. Now, it doesn't really matter though, because this metric isn't even for proper monetization. This is so that you can get super chats. This is the one for ads. That's 4,000 watch hours over a year. Still pretty doable. Like, this is an easily doable thing if you are regularly making long form content with a thematic. Okay? 10 million shorts views. There's no fucking way. There's no way I'm going to hit that. And I don't want to hit that. I don't want to work that hard at this. Okay? That is turning shorts generation into a full-time job, and I've got a family. That's never going to happen. Okay? I can't possibly produce and edit that much stuff. No way. So, this never going to happen. Which is why I got affiliate on Twitch. It was a lot easier to do there, not going to lie. It was a lot easier. And I had a lot of help, the community pretty much got behind me in Discord, and everybody just kept coming to Twitch until Twitch was like, hey, you qualify. And I applied and got it. So I haven't posted a video game of me, or a video of me playing a game in a while, and it's really hard for me to do that, right? Because it's really hard for me to be able to play a game and actually talk about it while I'm playing it, right? Because I get focused on winning. I'm very competitive. Um, so then the other thing I could do is play the game and then do a voiceover for it, right? This is the only time of day I can do a voiceover. It's the only time it's quiet enough in the house. Is it impossible? No. No, I can do it. But this is also when I'm doing my stream. So I'd have to pick. Yeah, every live that I do, this is actually one of the reasons that I stream to YouTube, is because um, it automatically makes copies of all of my lives. So I don't have to download it from Twitch, edit it, and then upload it again. It's already there on YouTube. It is Tuesday, the 25th of June, at about 10 o'clock at night almost, my time. That being said, it's almost time for the wife to leave for work, so I will be right back. I'm going to walk her out when she's ready to go, grab a smoke, and all of the stuff. I am not Canadian. How dare you? What would make you ask that? All right, we got ads. My oldest son is Canadian, if that makes you feel any better. I started an international franchise when I was like in my 20s. You don't have to keep deleting your messages. They're fine. You only get a short ad break, Fun Eclipse. The ad break is for 90 seconds, but it again, it depends on what you get, you know. It's all right. So it just goes into my. Here it is. Ad breaks. Since I became an affiliate, I've had a total of 4 hours and 48 minutes worth of ad breaks. That's total watch time of ads. So that does not add up to a lot of revenue. Not really. Revenues for ads is usually about 3 days behind. So 3 days ago, I got 4 cents for ads. 4 cents. And that stream was until 1 o'clock in the morning, I think. It is what it is. Eh. It's a multi-tier thing, right? The streaming is, I mean, the affiliate status on Twitch is nice. It helps because now that I'm an affiliate, Twitch will want to advertise me a little bit more on their channel pages, on their um, what's its the category pages, right? So when you go to software and game development, there's a higher possibility that you'll see my face there and what I'm working on. Which reminds me, I should probably open that. Okay. Um, it's more about building a community. That way, when I release the game on Steam, I already have a community of supporters. All right, I'll be right back, chat. Yeah, I do not speak French, and I won't try to. Why is my Twitch chat all frozen? There we go. I did. I did. Down and Nuggets. Ow. Have I ever been recognized? For what? I've been recognized for all sorts of shit. Alright. So I thought of something. Um, since my phone is currently dying, right, and I basically can't do shorts anymore with it, I thought to myself, I will make a playlist. And I will call that playlist Stream BS. And what I'm going to do here is add stuff to it when I see really, really, really dumb things that I'm going to have something to say about. Okay. This has gotten to be a thing. Okay? These videos where a quote-unquote creator of some sort basically calls out to all the green screen kids, telling them they want them to green screen that. Now, the green screen kids will look at this like a prime opportunity to do their thing that they do, right? Which is stick their face in a video with absolutely zero content. And just scap extra views, right? And they're being invited to do this so they know that it's a place that they can do it and be safe for doing it, and they're not going to get a bunch of hate in their comments about it. Okay? If they even have their comments turned on, which in a lot of cases they do not. So, let's look at what's really happening here, because what you see on the surface is not what's actually happening. Let me show you a little something in YouTube Studio. Okay? So if I go over to my, okay, get the right channel up, go to my studio, and I'm going to grab a video that I know this happened with. So we're going to go to my shorts, and we're going to go to views. This one, the EULA video that basically blew me up. Got 332,000 views and technically still counting. If I go to my analytics on this video, okay, I can go down to engagement, I believe, right? Yeah. Look at this. Top remixed. You get credit when people remix your videos. That includes green screening them. Inviting people to green screen your videos is forcing this. It's forcing engagement. This is another form of engagement farming, and it's the worst kind, I think, right? Like, we've seen the kind where people they'll say something that's obviously provably wrong, right? Like, I think one of my favorites was, there are no female names that start with S and end with A, and then the comment section just fills up with Sarah, and Soraya and all sorts of other names that meet that criteria, right? That is also engagement farming, but it's direct engagement farming. You're kind of getting a hold of the audience and making them want to comment on your video just to prove you wrong, because everybody on the internet wants to be a smarty pants, and we all love to be right and prove other people wrong. It's part of how we operate as human beings. Okay, what this is doing, this is worse, because this is getting literal children that should not be using the internet. Yeah, exactly, Sophia. Yeah, see, you fell into the trap, and all I did was mention it, and you wanted to be right. You wanted to say something, and you wanted you wanted that thing to be correct. There's your little dopamine response. Someone acknowledged the fact that you did something correctly. That's what it is. That is literally the trap. That is the engagement farm. Okay, this is different because this is a little bit more predatory and it's a little bit more dangerous. Okay, you don't have to retract the message. It's fine. Jesus, what is it with this generation? Like all you motherfuckers, you constantly pulling your messages after you. But just if you said it, leave it out there for people to read. There's no reason to delete. I don't like this new system where you can delete your own messages. I miss old school IRC chat. You typed, you put it in there, and it. Oh, well done. Well done how you brought that full circle. Good job. I'm not even being sarcastic. Well fucking done. I walked right into that. Like if it was a door, it just broke my nose. All right. So anyway, what's happening here though, the problem with green screen kids is that most green screen kids literally are children. Like under the age of 13, actual children that should still have a parent monitoring them while they use a device, and they definitely should not be using YouTube. Okay? And while these creators do not outright say that, that is what's going to happen. And then all of these children proceed to go and endanger themselves and paste their faces all over the fucking internet. Okay, this is bad. This is very bad. And when I see videos like this, I click the three little dots. Well, I don't report it. This is the actual channel page. In the shorts feed, I'll click the three little dots and I click do not recommend channel. That way I never see anything from that creator ever again. Which unfortunately for me is now something I need to stop doing. And I need to stop doing that because it's running me out of content. Right? Most of my content comes from reacting to stupid people. If I keep turning off the stupid people, I run myself out of material. So, anyway, I would love if everybody just stopped deleting their messages. I miss IRC chat and Yahoo chat and stuff. Like, we would just type and put it out there, and if it was misspelled and all fucked up, everybody laughed. It was fine. There's no reason to delete your messages. Oh, it's not relevant anymore. Doesn't matter. I'll see it. I'll get to it. Welcome back, America. You're still in the wrong chat. That's okay though. So yeah, this is bad. I don't care for this kind of behavior. This is engagement farming of the worst kind, just so that you can get this number here. Like, I got this, and I didn't mean to get this. It wasn't my intention when I made this video to have literally thousands of remixes of it. And there are quite a bit. These are all remixes of this video. Some of them supportive, some of them not supportive, doesn't really matter. Actually, I kind of wonder, what is this video doing for? It is still getting views. Not many. It got 158 and then up to 170 today. That's only 12 views, but it's still 12 views. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's in 3 hours. All right, so from 80 to 158, that's considerable. Okay, it's still getting fucking views. Jesus. That's very funny, Kevo. It's also probably accurate. I heard you have oil. We're coming. Anyway, so that's what's really happening here. This is engagement farming. Okay, this is people trying to skew the algorithm in their favor, which, as a creator, is something you should do. I just don't like how underhanded it is, right? Like, not just this, but other videos where people, like I said, try to force people to want to say something in the comments by saying something that is easily provably wrong. Not that it's provably wrong, that it's easily provably wrong. Yeah. Well, FNAF, you are going to suffer with the algorithm. The algorithm is going to be really really nasty to you. Um, Primarily because you're a minor, and that's really shit. Uh, but yeah, the algorithm wants to eat your face constantly. Cringe has the same problem. Cringe content. And ads again. Jesus. Also, welcome back. I haven't seen you in, well, since yesterday, and I was a little concerned. Like, I started streaming it at 7 like I usually do, and you weren't there, which was surprising. You're almost always there when I start streaming. And then I had some stuff go on in the house, and I couldn't um, I couldn't in front of my computer. I couldn't stay here. Like there was too much going on with the kids, and it was loud, and I couldn't get everybody under control. So I was like, all right, we're putting this off until 9 until I put everybody to bed. So at 9 o'clock came around, and everybody went to bed, and now I can do my stream thing for a couple of hours. I don't know that I'm going to get my 4 hours in. I'm going to try, but I do have to work tomorrow, so there's that. Good, Kevo. Good. Did you see the video I put out about that? I put it out a couple of times actually. If I go to I can go to my other channel. Yeah. Actually, I just re-uploaded a new version of it today. Which I don't usually do this. I don't usually duplicate my videos, but I'm seeing a lot of other creators are doing the same thing, where they're using the same sound and they are recording themselves lip syncing that sound in different situations. So the video is physically different. Like the pixels in each frame are different than any other video that they've uploaded, but it's still basically the same content. And it's the farm viewership is what it is. That's people reaching for that 10 million mark we were talking about before. But I'm gonna just go ahead and dump this in chat everywhere since this is the newest form of this video. And this is a video I actually want to blow up, right? If anything's ever gonna blow up, this is the one I want to. Okay? Like that stupid EULA video I did, like that wasn't that I'd never expected that as absolutely crazy as it did with over 300,000 views. Like that's wild. Okay, this is actual useful information that a lot of creators don't know, and they don't know because the option to do it is hidden. You have to open it to find it. So this is a video I would love to see just absolutely explode, and it's not it's got 9 views. And it's been uploaded for 2 days. Wait, what? Wrong video, wrong channel. Okay, I got it. Here, content, shorts. Okay, it's got 417 views, which is a little bit better, but still way under where my usual is. Right, my usual for right now is over 600, or almost 700. You'll have that, FNAF. Chickens get on the roof. They do that. They can fly, just not really well. Also, I spent some time actually learning my my editor a little bit today to make this video. So I'm actually really happy with it. Yeah, chickens are ridiculous. Anyway, I thought the video came out really, really good. I'm really happy with the editing. Um, at some point or another, I will have to get a real video editor, like Adobe Premiere or something. Um, but the problem is, like, Adobe kind of pissed me off, right? Like, um, Adobe has pulled some bullshit with their EULA. Where basically, by using their tools, you agree that they can take your art and they can do basically whatever the fuck they want with it. And by using their tools, you implicitly agree to this. And that's not okay. There's a lot of speculation that they're teaching their generative AI with your art, and that's possible, but that hasn't been explicitly stated, as that's what they're doing with the data. Um, but basically, they're claiming a full license to anything you make with their tools to do whatever the fuck they want with. So even if they're not training generative AI, if they're just using it for their own internal uses, is not okay. Like, no, that's not the way this works. To use an Adobe tool, I give you money. You give me product. That is how this works. If you take anything more than money, then the deal is not so favorable to me anymore. It's exactly how art theft happens, except it's not theft. You see, when you're contractually obligated to allow this to happen, it's no longer considered theft, right? You agreed to this by using their tool. Now, this doesn't actually affect me because I use an older version of Photoshop. I use CS2. Um, but I was thinking about getting a license for the newer version of Photoshop. Um, uh, because I wanted to make use of generative AI, but I'm not going to do that if they're going to claim rights to anything I create. Like, you know how much easier my life would be if I could have AI at least create a base model for my artwork? Like, I'm not good at this shit. Like, art is fucking hard for me, especially digital art. But I'm not going to do it if Adobe's going to take every fucking thing I make and train and do anything with it. Like, Adobe can eat my entire ass, and I'll work with something else. You know, like, I don't give a shit. I'll use Corel Draw. Like, I don't care. Which is funny because that started out as an Apple product. Corel Draw. I don't know about that, FNAF. Um, because I already know what I want everything to look like. All I have to do is kind of prompt the AI the right way to make it do the thing I want it to accomplish, right? I know in my head what I want to see. Because the first part of that sentence was already fucked up. I can't take full credit for having all the knowledge on that Adobe shit, by the way. I actually saw that in a short from Pirate Software, yesterday, I think, about the new licensing agreement for Adobe. And I'm really not pleased about it. But, the wife's got that Wacom tablet that I got her. I might borrow that if I have to. Like I can draw. I'm a fairly decent sketch artist. My ability to do pixel art probably isn't fantastic. I mean, if you look at these huts right here, I made these. I made these in Photoshop from scratch. If I could get this fucking thing to zoom in. There we go. I made this asset from scratch. I also made the broken version of this asset from scratch. It'll actually be easier for me to just play the game and show it off. I also made this logo from absolute scratch. I mean, obviously, I didn't make the font. The font is a system font. But like this hut, the interior of the hut, all of that stuff, like I made all of that with a paintbrush and Photoshop and my mouse. The Jeep I downloaded. The Jeep is an asset from a top-down pack from opengameart.org. These little soldier men, I also downloaded. The tile set that I'm currently driving on is from the LPC. I believe it was a competition that they had on, and OpenGameArt has all the files there. The chopper I downloaded. And then I had to... Interesting thing about the chopper, right? There's no good way to animate this. So what I did was I took the rotor off of the chopper, right? And the rotor is actually its own separate object. And then the rotor blur is another object. There's 3 different objects there. Oh, then the shadow is its own object. Okay, the shadow is really just the chopper, again, but it's got a black added to it, and it's stretched a little bit, and a transparency added to it. It is literally the same friggin' sprite, though. So the chopper actually creates 3 objects the moment it is created, and I can show you that right here. What's it under? Objectives? No. Player? No. Chopper. It's its own thing. Alright, so if I go to the chopper right here, and I go to the create function, there's the shadow. And then there's the rotor, and then there's the rotor blur. And it just creates a new instance. These are their own separate game objects. And then each one of these game objects has logic attached to it, so that every frame something changes, right? And it's the image angle that changes. The rotor changes by 25 degrees every frame. The blur is a little more complicated. The blur is cool, right? The blur gets a new has an image alpha of 0.6, which I probably should have in here. Okay. And then, so this only runs once. It doesn't need to be repeated every frame. So, as soon as the blur is created, I set an alarm. That alarm is 100 frames away. And then I set the rotation speed to 1. So every step, we change the image angle by the rotation speed, which is 1 degree. Every step. But when alarm 0 goes off 100 frames later, it chooses 1, negative 1, 1.25, negative 125, 1.5, or negative 1.5. Okay? And then it sets it changes the rotation speed to that, whatever it chooses. And then I reset the same alarm to fire again somewhere between 160 and 300 frames later. And it picks a random number in there. So this is completely random. And if you watch it, that blur will infinitely change direction. We'll just go back up to it real quick. So if you just watch the blur, it changes speeds, it changes rotation direction. It goes all over the place. Right now it's spinning anti-clockwise. And somewhere between 160 and 300 frames later, it'll change back to something else. Or it might pick the same thing. Like, you don't know. There we go. Now it's spinning clockwise at 1.5. Or 1.25, rather. Kev, I cannot teach you how to write a game. But what I can do is help you teach yourself. I can absolutely help you with all of the things that you could possibly want to do. And I can do that right now because I don't have any of my own stuff set up yet. But we're gonna say develop.games. This is a website that Thor made for Pirate Software. This literally has everything you could possibly want in it. To go make games. This covers literally everything, right down to even like Kickstarters and merchandise and streaming and launching and literally everything. Almost every detail is outlined somewhere in here. It doesn't get into the specifics of writing logic. That's something you have to learn on your own. Again, I can help, but that's all I can do, right? Like, the learning process involves failure. If you do not try and fail, you haven't learned anything. Okay? This code, where the hell's my game? Right here. Okay, the code to get the soldiers to run out of the building. Let me get it started back up again. This. I watched this functionality fail probably 30 times in the last week. In just this last week. With game crashes, array index out of bounds exceptions, the soldiers running the wrong fucking way and backwards, which was very funny. Like, they were facing me, but they were moonwalking. It was really funny, but not what I was looking for. Like, you have to fail. That's where you learn is. You learn. It's not that you're learning what doesn't work. You get a better understanding of what the logic actually does. And if you need artwork, right? Like I do, I wanted to get prototyping and get stuff going, so opengameart.org. This site, all of the art you could possibly want, for the most part, and all of it free. And you can use it commercially. It's fine. Here. This was made in Blender. This is a 3D model. This is probably not super useful. I don't recommend you start out making a 3D game, by the way. If you want to get into making games, start with something simple. Oh yeah, dude, I had all kinds of problems with the helicopter, with them running backwards again and not being picked up and counters being reset in the wrong times. It was a fucking disaster. I did an endless stream of soldiers running to the helicopter at one point. It was fucking hilarious. Because I missed a small piece of logic. And don't get me wrong, it will be frustrating. There's going to be stuff you're going to look at and you're going to go, I don't know why this does this. And then you'll figure it out. And you'll learn something. It's very cool. And let me tell you what, if you're really interested in this, the the boost you get, that feeling in the core of your body, the serotonin release when you finally solve a problem is monolithic. You have to fail to succeed. You have to. I've been programming for 20 years. Okay, I write Perl, I write C Sharp, I write Java, I write PHP, although I don't advertise that because I fucking hate that language. I write Python, same story. I write Lua. You're gonna fail. You have to. It's a good thing, as long as you succeed in the end, and as long as you're failing, you're learning stuff, and that is the best kind of success. So if we go to the thing here, right? Say soldier, right? Literally the soldiers I had. No, I don't know where they are. Um, but here's a sprite sheet of a little frog soldier. You could just use. Hello, Ghillie Suit Gamer. I had to get really close to my screen to be able to see that. Why are you offended, FNAF? I'm sorry, I wasn't. I'm trying to watch all the chats and I'm failing miserably. Why are you offended? I assume WSG is what's up, guys. Or something to that extent, or what's good, or some shit like that. It is a greeting. FNAF, did I lose you? I lost her. She's not there anymore. God damn it. Okay. So anyway, close this. I don't need this open anymore. I don't need this open anymore. I was just demonstrating that. That's the trigger. I still need that. That's the object player one controller. I still need that. I'm going to end up having to duplicate that to bank player 2 again because I've changed a lot of code and slept since then. All right. This is the trigger. Okay, so we're doing. Yeah. Oh, he's playing Call of Duty. Why are you dying? Trauma from what? Like your house? You must live in a city. Really? This is why I own guns. Because if you break into my house, you're going to leave with a hole in your chest the size of a trash can lid. Oh, yep. Yeah, it's a thing. If you when you own firearms, uh you can't have like any sort of like emotional breaks or anything like that, or they will take them. They do that here too. Um, like you can get them back, but you won't ever get your license to carry back, ever. Hmm. Now, the way you worded that makes me feel like that's not exactly the way things really went down. It's more like things happened and bullshit reports were filed so that someone else can get what they wanted. That happens here too. Um, I've seen that in the state, in the not the states, in some of the bigger cities where neighbors will call the police and complain that a person that owns firearms in a house is threatening people and is threatening to hurt themselves and whatnot. And then the cops come, and at that point, they have probable cause. They don't need a warrant. They will just come in your house, and they will take all of your guns. Yeah, that's bullshit right there. That's they thought and they have proof of are very different things. And that very much to me seems like somebody doesn't want her to have guns. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't there, you know. Oh, yep, yep. Yeah, all doctors, all therapists and all of that, they have they're required to report if you have any intent to harm yourself or someone else, or if they truly believe, or if you say that you have intent to, whether they truly believe it or not. They have a requirement to say something. But again, that doesn't mean that they can't just go say something without that being true. Although, if they get caught doing that, they will absolutely lose their license to practice. But the likelihood of that happening is pretty poor. All right, we're gonna put this on hold because I forgot what I was doing there, and I'm gonna just we're gonna do a little of this. This is pretty low maintenance. I can watch chat and this at the same time. I love these old school games because you can start it right away. Like there was no load up; it's done, and I'm already in a game. I don't know. I try to stream for 4 hours a day. I try to. I don't know that I'm going to make that because I had a lot of issues earlier today. Usually my streams will run from 7 p.m. to um, till about 1 in the morning. Oh, we got ads. Do I have anybody in Twitch? Is anybody still there watching? Nope. No, I don't. I think it's just me and you, Kebo. That's it. It happens sometimes. Sometimes I have like 8 or 10 people in streams. Sometimes I don't have anybody. It's fine. Like I said, mostly my stream is just to document the development of my game while I build a community for it. Oh shit. Ow. Wow, that's a really good shot. Son of a bitch. This game is so old that you use the arrow keys to play it. In fact, I was playing this game 20 years ago, and it was old. You couldn't have been there for 4 hours. I didn't start the stream until a little after 9. It's almost 11 now. Unless were you here when I started at 7? Damn. That's crazy, considering it was like an hour and a half of just nothing. Because I had issues I had to deal with. Oh. Actually, I think I just figured out that what was so offensive to FNAF. Shit. Yeah, no, it wasn't, because I had to temporarily end the stream. What's going on? Zhao Ling. I've seen you in a long time, man. You're a dick. Alright, this swarm is not going to live very long. So... Oh, well, I thought I could put her in the hole with the other two. It's fine. Oh, they both died anyway. Shit. Or almost. So how you been, Joe? I ain't seen you in a long time. By the way, why are you not in Discord? Actually, why aren't either of you in Discord? Discord's a web app. You don't need to download anything to use it. You can literally use it from the website. And you don't have to use it for the voice chat. I mean, there is voice chat, but you don't have to use it. I mostly use it as a place for me to keep everybody posted on the game progress, streams, videos, basically anything I'm doing with creating content. Shit. Yeah, I have the news channels at the top here: community news, stream announcements, game progress, and oh, I'm also working on a community Minecraft server, which that's unfortunately a lot slower than I want it to be, but you know. The Minecraft server is mostly on hold because I need hardware. Oh, you son of a bitch. Uh, yeah, let's not do that. Well, I know what that phrase means. It is unfortunately also generally tied to very bad things, and we're not going to do that because that's how I get deplatformed. I know exactly what it means. But again, it is often tied to some fairly negative shit, and I don't want to wake up tomorrow morning to a message from YouTube telling me I no longer have a channel, which can very easily happen. 4 health. You gotta be kidding me, right? Every night. I stream every day. Usually I start at 7 p.m. I don't know that I'm going to be able to continue maintaining that, but that's when I try to. 7 p.m. Eastern time. Uh, shit. Yeah. Yeah, it's rough, man. Because, I still have a day job that I have to do, you know? And my day job is I work with my best friend. He does very heavy scrap metal removal. It's a lot of work. It's rough. It's rough on the body, but it pays bills, so I do it. I mean, the upside is I stay in shape, right? Damn. Nice. Yeah, Ford Model A. Yeah. Nice. Very cool. Um, the oldest, the oldest truck I've ever had the privilege of working on was when I was a kid. My dad had a 1946 Ford pickup. Like it's so old, like they didn't even do series back then. It was just a Ford pickup with a 3-speed tranny. Uh, but we had to. The tranny was no good in it, so we had to replace it, and we replaced it with a transmission out of a fucking dump truck. It was very, very goddamn funny. Um, Oh yeah, it was fucking cool as shit. So dump truck trains get that big 410s in it, you know. Fucking truck would you could wrap a chain around a house and drag it on the street sideways with that fucking thing. Unfortunately, it would probably rip the frame apart if you tried, right? Because it's an old ass truck. Yeah, it was very cool. Oh, you dick! This fucking one worm will not die. Got him. Oops, wrong thing. I could click your name. Go to channel. Woo! 20 subscribers, 34 videos. Nice. Get yourself a good start. It's a gaming video, not a truck video. Oh shit. I didn't want to click that. Chickies! Nice. Aw, you follow PewDiePie. Nothing wrong with that. He's a good creator. You got yourself a good little start there. Wow. You should probably get Discord. Like, you should probably download it and join the community. I have the community's more than just me doing shit, right? It's let me show you. I actually have channels down here for other people in the community that create things. This is the young veteran. He live streams on Twitch. FNAF makes oh you did? Good. Yeah, if you're interested in doing the whole YouTube thing and or Twitch thing, then I can get you set up with a channel. Not a big deal. Takes me like 10 minutes to do. Right, maybe put a fucking shirt on. Nobody wants to see that. Yeah, just send me a DM in Discord. It's Keep, obviously. You know, the guy with the crown next to his name. That's funny. I can get you hooked up. No big deal. I'm trying to build a community where we are all able to support each other. Oh, wait, I damn near bombed one of my own worms. Yeah, the Discord isn't just about me making a game. I want everybody to be doing cool stuff and making cool shit and not being stuck in their standard 9 to 5 grind. You know. I wish my audio worked right. My audio capture in OBS doesn't work properly anymore. I don't know why. I can't capture the audio from any of the games I'm playing or anything I'm doing. Even my TTS systems don't really work. I might have to spend some time like really working on why that's a thing. Or possibly reinstall OBS. I don't really want to do that though. My stuff here was kind of a nightmare to set up. Like my whole UI and whatnot, little progress bars and shit. Which reminds me, I might have to look into my progress bar not working correctly. Oh, okay. Hey, Fernando. I was gonna say, are you okay, dude? Like, Jesus Christ. The yellow side of the road? I don't know what that means. Do you mean the wrong side of the road? Or no, I really don't. The yellow lines where I live run right down the center of the road. The white lines are on the side. Oh, okay, got it. Damn, dude. Yeah, driving stresses me out. Like, badly. Because people are fucking morons. This is Worms Armageddon. Oh, okay. This game is so old, it actually needs a patch just to run correctly on Windows anymore. It was originally made for Windows 98, and then it got patched so it would work with Windows XP, and it had to get patched again so that it supported wide resolutions. Because you can see from the game window, like, this is a 3x4 resolution. You know, old shit. It's like $3 right now. It's on sale. When it first came out in like '99 or 2000, it was like $20 or some shit. Hmm. Yeah, I know who Markiplier is. Yep. I just watched him play. Was it Exit 20? I think it's called. It was an old video, but I don't really make it a habit of watching other creators anymore unless they're in my community or unless they're doing something I am interested in, right? So like if I want to know like how to do something with Minecraft, I will probably watch a Direwolf 20 tutorial on it, right? Yeah. Yep, I've seen Worms Reloaded. I've kept up with all the Worms titles. This is by far the best game because I'm old. And it's not that I don't watch other creators because I don't want to. It's just that I have entirely too much to do. You know, between work and then working on my game, dealing with kids, cooking dinner, you know, the whole 9 yards. Like I have a busy life. The homing pigeon's dumb as shit. I swear to God. I mean, he got two of them, but oh, good. And then he gives one of them a health back. Ha! Get Clem. I fucking love Warframe. Oh, we got ads. Shit. Cool. Cool, man. Oh, I got fire punched. Um, I mean, if you need any help with that or whatever, getting set up, whatever, just let me know. I mean, I don't know how much help I'm going to be now since half of my shit is broken, but I mean, I'll try. What a dumbass fucking weapon that thing is. Oh, you got one health left, really? Bet you puts a grenade right next to him. Nope, not this time. I get the homing missile. That will work. Perfect. I do need to look into why my shit doesn't work, but like, I thought it was just the stream music, but it's apparently like everything. Sure, Fernando, what's up? Yeah. Oh, reset manufacturer shit. This is gonna be the funniest shit ever. Oh, I thought it'd be enough to kill him. Yes. Yes, you can. I am playing it offline, actually. This game was invented long before everybody had a consistent internet connection. Like, most of us were still using dial-up back then, if we had internet at all. Like, you bought the game on a CD in Walmart. Like, you could it's pretty basic stuff, right? Yeah. I mean, it is. I got it on Steam now because they released it on Steam, but walls. I'm I'm affecting I'm affecting people. I'm becoming an influencer. I see you there, Fernando. uh, but yeah, the game. In fact, let me show you. There's some really funny shit. It doesn't do it anymore, but I could show you where it used to do it. Right, you have your main menu is 4 big buttons. Basically, you have single player, multiplayer, multiplayer with networking. This is multiplayer hot seat, by the way. This so then there's multiplayer over the network, and then there's obviously options. When you play over the network, see this button here that says TCP/IP that does nothing. It used to switch you from TCP/IP to IPX/SPX. Who the fuck still uses that? Which is why they removed it. Like, nobody uses IPX anymore. You know, that shit went out when Novel Network stopped, or when Novel Networking stopped making networking tools and started making security products. But I mean, there was nothing wrong with IPX, right? IPX SPX was fine when it first came out. Like, it just TCP/IP was adopted, but functionally they worked very similarly to each other with the way packets were constructed and the way they were ordered, and the fact that the client server communication allowed for packet reordering. You know, so that if you missed a packet, you could request just that packet again to reconstruct your data. So he doesn't use IPX SPX. He looks like he's fucking around. Fernando's a troll. Nobody uses IPX SPX anymore. I don't even know if you can still install the protocols anymore. Probably still can for legacy shit, but Ugh. Networking. Adapter settings. We're going to do this so I don't break anything. Properties. Install. A protocol. Reusable multicast. Yeah, it's not even here anymore for installing IPX SPX. Like, you can't. The drivers aren't there anymore. Like, you could probably download some weird ass driver or something, but like, I don't know why the fuck you would though. Yeah, FNAF's not here. Check Portal 2. Why? Oh, shit. Or you just wishlisting all the games I have? Is that what you're doing? Okay. Okay. Portal 2 is a lot of fun. The only problem with Portal 2 is once you solve all the puzzles, there's like no replayability anymore. You know? There are a few little Easter eggs you could find here and there that you can root around for, but for the most part, not really. Um, though near the end of the game, there's this one part where GLaDOS is like not near the end. I'm sorry, near the beginning of the game. Um, oh, the mod. I forgot about that. Yeah, Portal Stories, Mel. You have to have Portal 2 to play this because it's a mod for the game, and it's a really good mod. I forgot about that. What up, Blue Grenade? Oh, he's in the other chat. He's in this chat. Or did he? Oh, no, he did join here. I didn't see you there. Timberborn, this is a lot of fun. This is a good game. It bores Fernando. He doesn't like it because it's a city builder. He doesn't like it when I play this. He doesn't like it when I play Satisfactory either. Satisfactory is fucking awesome. Yeah, Timberborn. Or as I like to call it, Industrious Beavers. Yeah, the beavers are cool. Nah, I gotta stop playing games, and I just have to focus on getting work done. Game's not gonna make itself, unfortunately. Timberborn's on sale, is it? I don't know. I know Worms is on sale. Worms is only like $3 right now. Satisfactory? Oh, let me look. Yeah, it's 50% off right now. Look at that. Cool. When you get into the higher tiers in this game gets to be a lot of fun. Also, explosives. I love that you can just stick explosives to everything. I miss everybody's name, Fernando. Everybody. And I say that because I'm noticing that there's been lower and lower attendance to streams lately. I mean, it's whatever, but again, I miss everybody's names. I like talking to everybody, seeing how everybody's doing, finding out what everybody's up to. I don't don't remember what I was going to do here with this alarm. That's why I'm staring at it. Two friends already. Me and who else? Because I know the wife doesn't have it. Mm. Yeah, coffee, man. I live on coffee. I'm a programmer. Coffee is literally the both the fuel that keeps my heart pumping and the fluid that it pumps. So Fernando, when are you going to make the next FIFA game? Hmm. Do these have a true value? What do these return? Alarm array real. This one. Okay. Hmm. Can you cancel an alarm? Like, does that work? Can I do that? Is that okay? Yeah, an alarm set to -1 doesn't shouldn't fire because it fires when it's at 0, and it's basically a frame counter. Let's find out, I guess. Um, so we'll say chopper if chopper not equal no one. Take off. All right. Now I just need the chopper code. Okay, we're gonna go to. Hmm. The difference between Fernando and Tundra is that Fernando annoys me. Tundra annoyed everybody. Like, Fernando trolls me constantly, which is one thing, right? But Tundra was making the rest of the community like to the point that they didn't want to come back to the channel anymore. And I'm not going to have anybody in here that's basically crushing my viewership, but also harming the community. What's that, Fernando? Well, I mean, we're all adults here, right? I hope. I bet you do. I haven't heard anything about it, but it's been my experience that every game that started with a superhero movie failed miserably. We're gonna use Superman for the N64, but the only thing I know of that's doing really well is the Spider-Man game, Miles Morales for PS5. I've seen a lot of videos for that, and that looks pretty sick. But I won't buy a PlayStation 5, so uh, there's that. Oh, is it on PC? I don't know if my computer will support it, but I didn't even think to look for it. Mostly because I can't afford shit like that. But I'm going to look at it. There it is. Very cool. How much? 50 fucking dollars. Ah, cool. My Xbox controller versus PlayStation controllers. It's good because my controllers both. Really good reviews. Very positive. Not overwhelmingly, just very positive. Let's see. I want to look at the negative reviews and why. Too short? I kind of thought that was going to be a thing. Oh, that's not good. It's $40, then the first mission it crashed and won't let me back in. That's fun. Crashes constantly. Okay, rather get crucified. Same game, same crashing. Uh, that's not great. Okay. Let's see the positive ones. All right, you've got 25 hours on record. 15 hours, 21 hours, 27 hours, 25 hours, 16 hours, 21 hours. All right, what about the negative reviews? I didn't check the 17, 16, less than an hour. Well, he did say it crashed and won't let him back in. That's a driver failure, probably, or a corrupt file. 6 hours, 33 hours. Looks like he beat it. 15.8 hours. Almost 10 hours. Almost 17 hours. Not great. Never mind. I don't want it anymore. If I could beat the game in a single sitting, I absolutely don't want it. Not for that price point. That's terrifying. That's not true. You play soccer games and I will never play those. Ever. I find it to be an incredibly dull sport, and I definitely don't want to invest video game time into it. On this channel. No. No, I didn't. No, I did not, Blue Grenade. I actually forgot about it. He said something right now. I'm gonna go smoke, though, so I'll be right back. Fernando, do not take up smoking because I smoke. It's really bad for your health. Right now. I come back right now. Okay. Hmm. Well, that didn't work. Weird faces and what have you. So this can only fire inside of this alarm. Hmm. You're completing your ritual of what? I swear to God, if you break out into an ICP song, though, I might have to dance. Not gonna lie. Welcome back, Kev. Alright. So my Steamworks identity is still not verified, which is getting annoying. It's been just about a week. It said it could take between 2 and 7 days. I believe I applied Thursday. So your channel has disappeared. Oh, yeah. I needed the browser window on another on my other screen. And I can't there are some things I can't check live. right? Because there's personal information on the pages, and I don't want to dox myself. This game's a lot of fun too. Oh, I don't have it installed? Really? If you grew up playing Mega Man X, this game is fucking awesome as shit. I saw that blue grenade. I saw it before you removed them. Just let you know. Yeah. No, it's retracted, not redacted. You're not the government. Yeah. I played the original Street Fighter, dude, in the arcades. Which is, another Capcom game. Oh, my eyes already stopped working ages ago. Death Lotus? Of course it's Death Lotus. One of the most irritating bosses to fight, and I hit it first up. Oh, but it does spawn little fucking flower friends. When you fight it right away. That's right. I wish I still had my Atari. Like, I wish it still worked. Alright, finesse means don't get hit by anything. It doesn't matter how fast I finish it, I just have to finish it without taking any damage. Fuck. It's harder than it looks. Shit, I had it and blew it. I had to think of one now. Blue grenade. I fucking love Doctor Who. I love Doctor Who, Kev. No damage. Checking, hon. That's not good. What are you at? Yeah, macros don't work in that channel, bud. What does this do? Gain dizzying powers from future augs. Yeah, I need to see what that's about. Receive triple damage. No, not gonna do that. Shit. Okay. Nice. Shot eraser. Whose playlist is that, Fernando? Oh, neat. I hate Sky Temple, so we're gonna knock that out as early as we can. Now that I have the shit to deal with it. I don't have a light core on yet, so that doesn't do shit for me. Whoa. No. Cool. Good air hover. Nice. What do you do? Jesus, that looks horrifying. Vitality partitioner optimally partitions your vitality. What do you do? Maximum energy increases by 3 for every 1 maximum health lost. Maximum health halved. Increase maximum energy by 3 to 1. No. I'm not doing that either. I don't use my weapon energy as much as a lot of other people that play. Shit. It's worth a try. Okay. Hold on, chat. That's not great. Easily one of the easiest bosses in the game. I don't like these guys either. We're gonna do these early. The longer you play the game, the harder it gets. It's like Mega Man X, but if it had a baby with a roguelike. No damage. Uh, okay. We're gonna do that. I don't need to go through this. I can go over. garbage. Oh, I got ads. What game is that, Fernando? About scrap metal. Oh, ads are over. So the thing with them is you have to kill them roughly around the same time, and they revive each other. They're really annoying, and at harder levels, it gets like unmanageably difficult. We'll do the perforator. Be swift. What does my current chest dog do? Attack might restore health. Wait. Charge attacks or all attacks? Nah, I'm going to keep that. How do you get Steam? You download it. Homie, are you telling me you don't have Steam? I mean, I'm not making fun of you. Like, this is legitimately the first time I've ever heard of somebody not owning Steam. Oh, yeah, I'm a PC master race kind of guy. Like, I don't shit on people that use consoles, but I find PC to be a better place for me to stream. I mean to game. Um, Find a web browser real quick. Steam client download. That is where you get Steam from. The client itself is obviously free, and you just have to use it to buy the games you want to play. It's nice, it's convenient, it keeps all of the things that you play in one place, and you can add non-Steam games to Steam. So if you have something you installed via CD or whatever. Yeah, no worries, man. Steam is awesome. Not just as a not just for customers, basically, not for people that buy games, but also for developers. Steam is awesome. The Perforator Alpha. Let's do this. I'm having a really, really good run here. I've been very lucky. That's what I was actually just saying. You can't make games with Steam, but you can use Steam to sell your games when you make them, and that's what I'm doing. I'm still waiting for my Steamworks identity verification to come back, and then I'll be a legit Steam developer, and I can release my game on it. Because Steam takes care of all of your marketing and all of your stuff. Basically, it's like having a publisher for you, but they're not actually a publisher. We'll get into that. Steam takes 30% of your sales that you sell on the Steam platform. Now, you can make Steam keys of your game that you can give to people or sell at the same price that you sell on Steam, and Steam doesn't take anything from that. So you can make, you know, 200 Steam keys, right? And then distribute them with Humble Bundle or something at a discount or some shit like that, right? Or whatever. And Steam takes no percentage of that. As a platform, Steam is pretty fucking awesome. I'll take that. No, no double jump. That'll help. If you're a Steamworks developer, you can use that company, your company's tax information and stuff to set up shop there. I did not go that route. I went with a sole proprietorship. That way I don't have to worry about having like an EIN and all of that fun stuff. But if you already have all of that taken care of, it's not nearly as big a deal, right? I mean, what the company is doesn't really matter, right? Like you can. Okay, and the last fight, Kerr, and then it's on to the boss battles. Charge attack, deal bonus damage. On to the final levels. Here we go. How young? I mean, I kind of figured that much. Okay. Last level. Shit. Yeah. Agreed. Get ads. Seems like you got your fingers in a lot of stuff, man. I mean, that's not a bad thing, right? Like, you know, I know there's nobody in Twitch, but I try to, as a habit, because Twitch side gets advertisements, which is what funds, well, part of what funds me and what I'm doing here. I pause the game and stuff if I hear the cue in my head set that we have ads. Then I just wait. They're only 90 seconds long. That's pretty entrepreneuring, man. That's awesome. I mean, in pure profit, or is that a gross income, and then you have your expenses on top of it? It's all maple syrup. That's dope. Is it covered by like agricultural laws? That kind of stuff? Hmm. I mean, you would think it's technically farming, right? All right. Ads are done. All right. I'm gonna make me smaller again because yeah. All right. Oh, dude, I got this in the bag. This should be an easy win. I love this boss fight because it's quirky, right? Like this is the kind of like little in. This game started as an indie game. Um, so we're gonna do the standard. It's a Mega Man game, right? So we're gonna throw out the health bar. There's the health bar. Fuck that health bar. We do what we want. I love that. It's the stupid little detail and it's cheesy as shit, but it's good. And you're like, well, how do you see the enemy's health? Watch this. This is really well done. Look around at the cockpit. See the little green lights? That's the health bar. Oh my god. It's not quite over yet. GG. Now, what was the actual runtime? Because that's what's really important. I've beaten this game a bunch of times, but the runtime. Man, I've beaten it faster. I'm over a half an hour. Holy shit! 45 fucking minutes. Oh, I did terribly. Yeah, it's all right. That's cool. Fire whoever built this set. Like, actually set them on fire. Department of Blame. Well done. That's funny. Also, if you don't save this little robot guy at that last level, he is not in this clip. There's actually a Steam achievement for leaving him behind, but it makes that final escape sequence a lot harder without him. Oh, all right. All right. That's it. Back to the hub with your spoils. I got 25 soul chips that run, so. But I've already unlocked everything. This is to relock things. Okay. All right, it is 1 o'clock in the goddamn morning. It is time for me to take my ass to bed because I got work in the morning. Yeah, literally. Yeah, well done. The timing is everything. So, I'm going to go lock up the house, smoke one last cigarette, feed the guinea pigs, and then I stream every night about 7 p.m. my time, usually, Eastern time. Appreciate the company. Thank you everybody for hanging out. I will see you all tomorrow night.